12 out of 18 Naga civilians abducted by armed Kuki groups following the recent Gangpokpi ambush released in the wee hours today. 6 men remain in captivity. 16 Kuki hostages also released so far. One person killed in suspected accidental IED blast last night at Singjamai Chongtham Lekai under Singjamai Police Station in Imphal West District. National Testing Agency announces re-examination for NEET UG 2026 on June 21 following cancellation of the May 3rd exam over alleged paper leak allegations. Petrol price hiked by 3 rupees 13 paise per litre and diesel by 2 rupees 92 paise per litre amid rise in global energy prices. And Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA marks 10 years of promoting organic farming in Manipur under Mission Organic Value Chain Development of Northeastern Region. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin and I am BUCHI MAYANGLAMBAM with the top stories. 12 out of 18 Naga civilians abducted by armed Kuki groups following the deadly Gangpokpi ambush were released today, while 6 men remain in captivity. The released hostages included 11 women and 1 minor boy. The hostages were reportedly brought to Kuki-dominated Laimakong area in the wee hours today and later handed over to state police and central security forces. They safely reached Liangmai Makhan village around 5 a.m. Among the released civilians, 9 belong to Konsakul, 2 from Senapati and 1 from Maram. The women are aged between 29 and 72 years. All are currently taking refuge at Makhan village. The released civilians, along with the 6 men still missing, were abducted by armed Kuki groups from Lainon Vaifai Kuki village on May 13. The 6 men were reportedly separated and taken away in another vehicle, and their whereabouts remain unknown. The missing men have been identified as 45 years old Reverend Dr. Manu Tuimai, 43 years old Fenrongwi Tuimai, 36-year-old Fenrilung Chawang, 23-year-old Kali Wangbo Abonmai, 33-year-old Dilip Tuimai of Konsakul, and 28-year-old Pastor Kenpi Bao of IT Juna village. Speaking to media, the released women said they were kept in a dense forest and blindfolded even during meals by their captors. However, they refrained from sharing further details due to concerns over the safety of the 6 men still in captivity. The released civilians appealed for the safe and immediate release of the remaining 6 men on humanitarian grounds. Meanwhile, Naga have reportedly released 16 Kuki hostages so far. The hostages were allegedly abducted in retaliation for the abduction of 18 Naga civilians, including a minor, by armed Kuki groups. Of the 16 released hostages, 8 were handed over to security forces at Senapati, while 6 others were handed over at Ireng today. Earlier yesterday afternoon, 2 more hostages, including a woman, were also handed over to Senapati police by members of the Naga community. Foothills Naga Coordinating Committee FNCC demanded the release of the 6 abducted persons, including 2 Naga pastors, before 6 p.m. today as per the deadline set by United Naga Council. Speaking to media at Makhan village today, FNCC convener NG Akui expressed disappointment with the government measures into the abduction case. Akui alleged that Kuki militants abducted civilians from Konsakul area following the recent violence between Kodzim and Kotlen in Gangpokpi district and asserted that the captives must be released unconditionally and without delay. He further stated that UNC had fixed the deadline till 6 p.m. today for the safe release of the 6 abducted persons and warned that any untoward consequences arising after the deadline would be the responsibility of the Kuki groups involved. He also criticized the government for its alleged inaction despite reports of civilian abductions and expressed dissatisfaction over the response of security forces, including the Indian Army, in handling the situation. He asked how could the militants carry out abductions despite the presence of Indian Army post at Laimakong. However, there is no report of any release even after 6 p.m. today.
United Naga Council gi ultimatum su ngasi nungdang pung taruk phau leiri aduna asimanung sida athuba matamda hojik phakhiba mi taruk to akai atek yaudana thaduk bigadabni habise akoi gi demand duni aduga asimatung sida thadoraktaba taradi akoina phattaba mayamse akoina karisu dai puroi habise akoina tum thamjaning bani Laimukhong gi army gi area dana phakibani adu kari tawraga leibra moi mayamse aduga government gi side hojik phau thausadana Asi ana later phau public mayam hostage tawraga lai phau asomda government na yam serious oina lawda base yam na pende na haijaningi.
Meanwhile, amid allegations that Kuki militants abducted civilians from areas under army deployment, a large number of Naga people staged a protest at the 57 Mountain Division post in Laimakong. Protesters demanded immediate launch of operations to safely rescue the 6 abducted civilians. Protesters also warned that the agitation would continue until the remaining captives are released. On the other hand, Kukijo village volunteer Sadar Hills appeals to Naga civil society organizations to facilitate the safe and early release of the remaining hostages abducted following the recent Kangpokpi ambush. In a statement issued today, KZVB recalled that the Kuki community had released 20 hostages at Shankai village on March 12 after appeals from Naga bodies including the UNC and NPO. Calling it a humanitarian gesture made in the interest of peace, KZVB urged Naga organizations to reciprocate by helping secure the release of the remaining captives at the earliest. The statement further called on all communities not to allow pain, anger and division to overshadow their shared humanity and Christian brotherhood, while urging people to walk the path of peace, forgiveness and understanding. Praise Not from Thadao Students Association condemns the Kangpokpi ambush carried out by unidentified armed militants assailants on May 13, which resulted in the death of 3 Thadao church leaders and left several others injured. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee spokesperson and former Minister Dr. K.H. Ratan Kumar alleged that innocent civilians in hill areas of Manipur are living under a reign of terror unleashed by armed militants. He also questioned the role of over 80,000 state and central security personnel deployed in the state for their failure to curb violence. While demanding an immediate military crackdown against armed groups, Dr. Ratan Kumar made the remarks today on the sidelines of the monthly discourse of NRC organized by Mayang Imphal Congress Block Committee. The discourse is held on the 15th of every month. The event took place at Kuman Multipurpose Stage in Mayang Imphal, Konchak. Speaking further during the program, Dr. Ratan Kumar highlighted the gravity of prevailing situation in the state, referring to recent Kangpokpi ambush and incidents of firing and arson carried out by heavily armed groups at 3 villages in Kamjong district along the Indo-Myanmar border. He questioned whether the concepts of fundamental rights and personal liberty are still applicable to the people of Manipur and criticized the government for its alleged failure to safeguard civilians and their properties. He further recalled that an NDA MLA had termed the Kamjong incident as an external aggression and accused the Home Minister of contradicting the facts surrounding the attack. MPCC Vice President Hareshwar Goswami attended the program as resource person. President of Mayang Imphal Congress Block Committee, district and block officials along with several others were also present at the discussion.
Indian Constitution na akoi protection of life and property nakadong ne sing ibra Indian Constitution gi fundamental rights akoi phangibra habagi achoba question ama lae Kangpokpi district ta thoiba Jogjang tek ta thoiba ambush to bodagi siriba civilians sing gi life se protection se tawba ngamdre adore de akoi da government se leiba sigi kanaba se karinu sine ukrul gi honorable MLA na mama samak akoi BJP gi MLA oirangani ne khali masama nu jai re akoi je external aggression leire adigi mo akoi gi Manipur gi home minister oibiriba ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ external aggression ꯂꯩꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯂꯩꯇꯦꯅ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯃꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯟꯐ꯭ꯌꯨꯖ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ruling party-ꯗꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯔꯛꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯆꯝꯍꯝꯅꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯍꯜꯂꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯇꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯐ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯄꯔꯇꯤ ꯉꯥꯛ ꯁꯦꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ.
During the discussion, Dr. Ratan Kumar also criticized BJP-led government in Manipur over the delay in cabinet expansion, expressing surprise that the state leadership was allegedly waiting for instructions from central leaders despite constitutional provisions regarding division of powers. He further alleged that ruling party MLAs had received funds worth 5 crore rupees each in the name of development works to silence public voices, terming it a challenge to the citizens.
State amagi leibam to power and rights makoi assert tobam to e madu tawdadana akoi ministry expansion tobigisu center gi keno ma ngairaga leiba adigi kari no ma tobisu center gi keno ma ngairaga leiba masina di that will not be in the interest of the general public of Manipur. Hujik phawba council of ministers si ha hum hela basida hujik phawba chawthokpa ngamdadana leiribase masina takpadi leiriba government se yamna solely yamna ineffective way habase masimangna adum takthok sare masi yamna laibak thibani tasengna praja singje ngakpige senbige magi life and property law and order maski public order se maski peace si lehan bige hai taragadi assert to view constitution na piriba power se exercise to view ngamoidobo orgadi praja miyam da surrender tawre haibana hena phagani.
One person was killed in a suspected accidental IED blast that occurred last night at Singjamai Chongtham Laikai under Singjamai police station in Imphal West District. Identity of the deceased is yet to be established till the time of filing this report. According to police report, the individual allegedly attempted to plant or hurl the explosive device when it detonated prematurely, resulting in his death on the spot. Police sources informed that the exact motive behind the incident and possible organizational links are currently under investigation. A case has been registered in connection with the incident. The body has been deposited at RIMS morgue for identification. In connection with an FIR case related to the firing at a residential gate at Tangkham Awang Laikai under Haingang Police Station in Imphal East District on May 7, police recovered 5 9mm live rounds, 4 empty cases and a fire projectile piece from the place of occurrence during spot inspection. Further investigation led to the arrest of a juvenile on May 11. According to police, the juvenile's accomplice, identified as 28 years old Usham Rosan alias Naubi of Harauro Awang Laikai in Imphal East District, was nabbed on May 12. Investigation revealed that the accused person, along with other accomplices, had allegedly opened fire with the intention of creating fear and intimidation for extortion purposes. Further investigation into the case is underway. Security forces arrested an accused active cadre of KCP Taibanganba on May 13. According to police report, arrested person is 35-year-old Kongban Tabam Chinglemba Maitei alias Nanau of Lamsang Lamdeng Kunau, presently residing at Taubal Awang Laikai from Yairipok Lamkai area under Taubal Police Station in Taubal District. During the operation, security forces seized 1 mobile phone from his possession. People staged a sit-in at Sawombung Kabui Kunjau Market Shade along the Imphal Ukrul Road today, condemning the Tronglaubi killings, Litan violence and TM Kasong ambush. Local clubs, Maira Paibi groups and locals from Sawombung Kabui Kunjau, Sawombung Tongkong, Sairem Kabui Kul, Chingaren Tejpur, Dugai, Pangjang, Kabui, Nungoi and Yorubung areas jointly organized the protest demonstration. Speaking to media, Sawombung Tongkong Maira Paibi Secretary Wahengbam Kambiton and Sawombung Kabui Kunjau Chief Gangmumai Kamson criticized both state and central governments for failing to bring a lasting solution to the ongoing crisis in the state since May 2023. National Testing Agency NTA announces re-examination for NEET UG 2026 on June 21 following cancellation of May 3 exam over alleged paper leak allegations. A high-level review meeting chaired by Dharmendra Pradhan was held last night to assess preparations for smooth conduct of the examination. Senior officials of NTA, Central Board of Secondary Education and other educational bodies attended the meeting. Meanwhile, the Central Bureau of Investigation has arrested 2 more accused in connection with the alleged paper leak case, taking the total arrest to 7. CBI also conducted searches at 14 locations across the country and stated that further investigation is underway. Two books authored by Dr. Pukhrambam Ranabir, titled Pokpa Luhongba Shibagi Thauram Pareng 4th edition and Chingu Khoyum Sidaba Nongpok Ningthau Apanba Chingu Khoyum Sidabi Nongpok Ningthau Panthoibigi Khubam Len Pukhi Lekai Kamalghat Mohanpur Tripura Gi Chatna Pathap were released today. Laing Thau Malem Anganba Sanamahi Thaugalup Wangoi organized the book release function at the conference hall of Chingu Khoyum Sidaba Apanba Korauhanba Harau Hanbi and Chingu Khoyum Sidaba Imoinu Ahong Achauba Achaubi located at Wangoi. Rajya Sabha MP Leishemba Sanajauba, former member of Manipur Human Rights Commission and advisor of LMAST Loop Wangoi, NG Nongyai, LMAST Loop Wangoi President Takelambam Golamjat and Arambai Tengo Luchingpurel Koronganba Kuman attended the program, among others. Speaking on the occasion, MP Leishemba Sanajauba stated that the newly released books are highly significant for every family and appealed to the people to preserve the book as valuable literary works related to Meitei indigenous religion and traditional puyas. Two-day state-level seminar on traditional healing practices and healers began today at S. Kula Women's College. The seminar is being organized jointly by Ministry of Education State Project Director PM Usha Manipur, Directorate of University and Higher Education and the college's Department of Botany and IQAC. On the inaugural day, Vice-Chancellor in charge of Manipur International University, Professor P. Kumar, Additional Professor of Jadonang Memorial College, Dr. Bishorjit, doctors from Ayush Department and Tarau Traditional Healer Bairachung Tarau attended as resource persons and speakers. Speaking on the occasion, Assistant Professor of SK Women's College, Department of Botany and convener of the seminar, Dr. Maibam Dineshwari, stated that the program aims to preserve and promote traditional healing practices and indigenous knowledge systems among the younger generations.
Traditional healing practices and healers haibada pangthoktareba ase akoigi telhongaidagi layingbagi pathap ama different community in the Manipur da lairiba different communities singsina tauribasa makhatana younger generation singsida knowledge ama pinaba faculty oza singi thangdagi knowledge ama pinaba pangthoktabani Manipur gi atop community mayam singdagi tauriba treatment haitare lainagi treatment singse sisi chatra singsida younger generation singsida khanghanaba koina ngasigi seminar se pangthoktabani ngasigi seminar sida tarau community ki oza lakpiri tigi community ki oza sing lakpiri expert sing haitare healer haitare traditional healer sing lakpiduna ngasigi seminar se knowledge propagate tawna bagidamakta akoina sinjabani.
Manipur State Commission for Women Chairperson T.H. Tiningpham Monsang assures that the Commission will extend all possible support to women facing sexual harassment and urges victims not to suffer in silence but to come forward and speak out against such acts. She was speaking at the one-day sensitization program on sexual harassment of women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2023 held today at BDO office in Haingang, Imphal East. Tiningpham Monsang stressed that women who face sexual harassment must stand up for their rights instead of remaining silent. She also highlighted the need for wider awareness and participation of both men and women in such sensitization programs to better understand issues related to workplace harassment. She further appealed that in cases of sexual harassment or domestic abuse, victims and family members should report the matter either to the Women Commission or through the police helpline number 181. MSCW member Sophia, member secretary W. Fazatombi, MSCW and additional director of DIPR Manipur and internal complaint committee chairperson Longjam Madhuchanda also attended the program.
Manipur ngakta ni prithvi na nupi singi population si tangkhai ni ne ko tangkhai oiba moi singse sot thaba yade moi bu empower tawgadabani chawkhat thorangi moi si everywhere as mafam kuni da moi si chawkhat taba yade haibagi nupi singse sot tharagani nupi singbu karamna jingshingani uplift tawbigani haibagi adumba gi maramna si Manipur State Commission for Women si hangdok pani 2006 da asi hangdok pagi natraga Manipur State Commission for Women si thakpagi aim and objective nupi singse awa nang taada na ngai ko problem leita na ngai problem leira su samesa leira su atu mo yengsin na ngai ki thammani ko government na.
Joint Commissioner Income Tax P.S. Temrekan stressed the need for greater public awareness on Income Tax Act 2025. He was speaking today during an awareness program on policy reforms and responsible action for Mission Vikasit Bharat Prarambh 2026 held at Sky Royal Banquet Hall, IB Tower, MG Avenue in Imphal. Prarambh 2026 is being organized nationwide with the objective of creating awareness about the Income Tax Act 2025, which came into effect in April this year. Speaking further, P.S. Temrekan stated that the new act has undergone several reforms and that the program was also aimed at collecting feedback from the public regarding its implementation and impact. Commissioner of Income Tax Chabungbam Deepak, Income Tax Secretary Namoijam Khedabanta, Manipur Chamber of Commerce and Industry Secretary Haurungjam Anil and Advocate Wangkhem Bokul Chandra also attended the program.
It is pertinent to mention that when this act was being finalized, so it was not an effort of the officers of the department at all. It was a collaborative effort of all the stakeholders, means it includes the professional fraternity, those aware assessees who give suggestions, and through their suggestions only we were able to come up with this new act. We are not saying that this act is sacrosanct and it doesn't have any flaws. It might have flaws, but as new act is there, it's a prototype. New things will come up, and this any lacunae that you and me find in the way of its implementation that you may bring to our notice through your feedback. It will really help us to place that before the policymakers at the center, and so they will make necessary changes to the Finance Act.
Oil companies have increased petrol and diesel prices by 3 rupees per litre amid a spike in global energy prices. Following the hike, fuel prices have increased in Imphal. Petrol, which was earlier sold at 99 rupees 20 paise per litre, now cost 102 rupees 33 paise per litre, while diesel price has increased from 85 rupees 27 paise to 88 rupees 19 paise per litre. According to Indian Oil Corporation Limited, petrol price has been increased by 3 rupees 13 paise per litre and diesel by 2 rupees 92 paise per litre due to the rise in international energy prices. Petrol price in the national capital, New Delhi, has risen from 94 rupees 77 paise to 97 rupees 77 paise per litre, while diesel price increased from 87 rupees 67 paise to 90 rupees 67 paise per litre. In Mumbai, petrol now will cost 106 rupees 68 paise per litre and diesel 93 rupees 14 paise per litre. Petrol price in Kolkata has been raised to 108 rupees 74 paise per litre, while diesel now costs 95 rupees 13 paise per litre. Similarly, in Chennai, petrol price has increased to 103 rupees 77 paise per litre and diesel 95 rupees 35 paise per litre. Manipur Home Guard Employees Welfare Association has filed a case before the High Court of Manipur over the failure of relevant authorities to implement an order issued by the State Commissioner Home regarding the appointment of a separate Home Guard Commandant General. Justice A. Guneshwar of High Court of Manipur has directed the relevant government authorities to submit their reply within 3 weeks. The next hearing of the case has been scheduled for June 24. Through the petition, the association has demanded appointment of a separate Commandant General for Home Guards at the earliest. It may be mentioned that the Commissioner Home had issued an order on December 15, 2025 regarding the appointment of a Home Guard Commandant General. Later on April 28 this year, the association submitted a representation to the authority urging immediate implementation of the order. However, according to the association, the demand has remained unfulfilled till date. Now it's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more news.
Rooted in tradition, growing with purpose, from the exotic, nutritious kiwi fruit to the GI-tagged Tamenglong orange. Pachai lemon, Sriracha Kong chili, and black aromatic rice. Sourced from farmer-producer companies, organic certified and lab tested. Test and enjoy the unique natural and organic products of Manipur, power-packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Promoted by Manipur Organic Mission Agency, Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Manipur, under the Mission Organic Scheme. Let's be a part of chemical-free and sustainable farming. Let's be organic. Let's be healthy.
Classic Hospitality Training Institute na Hospitality gi malimda adom gi tungi phibam semgatnaba khudongchaba pizari. Aikoi gi Hospitality Management gi chahi amagi course amasung Aviation and Hospitality Management gi tha taruk ki course ta mingchanbiba yaragani. Class 12 pass amasung masagi chahi tara taretagina kunmanga fawbagi manungda leiba nahasingna Hotel Imphal by Classic North AOC gi 3rd floor da lengthopirau.
Welcome back. You're watching Impact Primetime English Bulletin. Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA project today marked the completion of 10 years since its inception with a program held at Imphal Hotel by Classic North AOC. MOMA was established under the Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeastern Region with the objective of promoting organic agriculture in the state. Speaking at the event, Horticulture and Soil Conservation Commissioner and MOMA Chairman T. Pamay said that the state has witnessed a revolution and evolution in the organic movement under MOMA, with organic food production enabling local produce to find markets at both national and international levels. During the program, a book highlighting the works and achievements of MOMA was released. An organic farming posture campaign was launched and inputs were distributed to farmer-producer companies under MOMA. Speaking further, Tipamai lauded MOMA for its initiative in producing healthy organic vegetables and fruits while also contributing towards the enhancement of organic agricultural practices in the state. He stated that the mission has inspired consumers to choose organic and natural agricultural products. He also appreciated the contributions of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Director K. Devadatta Sharma, MOMA office bearers, farmers and stakeholders toward the success of the mission. Horticulture and Soil Conservation Additional Director Yete Kupsorel Koireng, MOMA Project Director Donald Sobam, MOMA officials, entrepreneurs, FCP representatives and farmers also attended the program.
International market penetrate on pilot basis national market produce well known. The only problem with us is that because of the location of our state and the peculiar environment and situation affecting this state, problem the sustain the challenges established the produce quality when the situation is right, when there is stability, when there is peace, law and order, we can take this organic farming to the next level.
Also speaking at the event, Director K. Devadatta Sharma reflected on the 10-year journey of MOMA, sharing both the achievements and challenges faced during the mission. He stated that MOMA has now gained recognition among organic stakeholders in the state. He further said that organic Manipur branding is earning global recognition, adding that the packaging of organic products from the state is being appreciated across the world.
Organic Haibasi Karino Haibasi 2016 gi Mamanga Todona Mayamsi away with entire Manipur. Kanazo the organic and Amalay Haibaki Pimunda Kanara Adubu 2016 gi Matunda Karayona Mayamsi away with Ricky Hakata Hosi Bazar Chataga anywhere Kasinamata Petin Pambi Maivian Mata Yoli Manama Sing Singdu by the Yamata they go organic me walk Hida Kaptabani Karim Kaptabani Hachang Soy City Atutoni Haiba even Moko Yoli me hope Massi aware Wavese Massi aware Wavesi a Choba Massi Rosi Moma no need a Choba Jimini Massimati a Choba revolution.
One-day state-level workshop on production system and micro-enterprise under the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana Watershed Development Component 2.0 Manipur was held today at Classic Rande Chingmairong in Imphal. The workshop was organized by State-Level Nodal Agency for Watershed Management SLNAWM under the Planning Department. Speaking at the program, SLNAWM CEO Dr. Rajkumari Sunita said that PMKSY WDC 2.0 commenced during 2021-22 and is scheduled to conclude in March 2027. However, she stated that the Department of Land Resources, New Delhi, has permitted Manipur to complete the project by September this year. She further informed that the project is being implemented across 13 districts of the state, excluding Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kamjong districts. Dr. Sunita also said that efforts are underway to bring these three districts under PMKSY 3.0 coverage.
Area-based project ni ko. Sana ada NREGS tadi nanti job card holder si mi masing di matungi na nakoi ki job pide. Abadi pesa khara pide ko. Akoi ki na area-based oiba. Mapam amada degraded area kiam lay, agriculture area kiam lay. Mapam singsi agriculture area oiram magana double cropping ya ada. Adagi chumnagi degraded oiram magana masida kari thazel laga kari tauraga amu masih lamji develop tobo ya ada ki habigi pandam ni. Masih sa koi na chaw ni yengi masi ising bukan ba. Masung lebak lahau chen masi buk kalau ba. This is solely for the purpose of soil and water conservation. So for the last 14 years, the whole staff of SLNA, we have been all through the 16 district. And for the 5 years, we are only focused to the 13 district. And we can proudly say that the project is highly successful.
Kaglai Imalup KIL today observed its 16th Foundation Day at Manipur Press Club, Loktak Hall. Speaking on the occasion, KIL President R.K. Sanahanbi lamented that despite more than 3 years having passed since the outbreak of the ongoing conflict, authorities have failed to bring a lasting solution to the crisis. She called for unity among the people to protect the land and community, warning that divisions and narrow personal interest could weaken collective efforts to safeguard the state. Kanglamai President Y. Lerik Laima and United Committee Manipur General Secretary Nahakpam Shanta attended the event among others.
Matam mamagi ipaipu larik lai chu haitraba kai chu khangraba imaching mayam maduna iramdam kanglai pa che phajana ngamkhai ngatuna thamamba adonga sidi akhanga he mayam ama leiraba ichai chu lai chu hairaba ngak achida karigumbi matangamdan leiba haiba che mama moina khoi penjade aduna apun bagi pangan natragadi akoi che machoi amana ma tawra pataragadi irandai kanlei pa che lokhi batabani aduna maram oide harega aigi magi migi haiba khudim leiraga su leibaki oiba ichu sidadi iramdam kanlei pa kannabai damakta akoi punna le minnare harega khongpam chetna nungsi chanana amato oina wakal thadaminaraga iramdam tungi chai chugi damakta khalle harega iramdam kanlei pa kaminasi.
Seaview English Higher Secondary School felicitates students who excelled in examinations conducted by Board of Secondary Education Manipur and Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur this year. JDO Zone 1 Imphal West Y. Hemchandra and School Chairman Professor R.K. Narendra presented cash incentives to the successful students during the felicitation program held at this school campus located at Thangmaiban, Sunam Lekai today. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Narendra stated that private schools in the state have been facing various challenges due to the aftermath of COVID-19 pandemic and the ongoing Manipur crisis since May 3, 2023. Despite the challenges, he said the school continues to work towards building a better future for students in line with National Education Policy 2020. He also revealed that the school is planning to expand its preschool and college sections in the future.
Seaview English School objectives yes, we are imparting the education to our young mind also. Education da impart to emphasis so moral discipline and honesty aduna knowledge impart to honesty discipline moral class extra class tungda makoina citizen ama society society is expect mamam to web aduna angang swing asina educated oraga lari hairaga sumagi self individual gi benefit advantage gi khanbana taba societies da moina sauraba role mayam lari societies gi ignorance adagi injustice oriba division of societies in the mogi am sauraba role lari.
A new organization named People's Movement for Peace and Development Manipur has been formed with the objective of working towards peace and development in the state while affirming the idea of Manipur. The organization has been established with representatives from Meitei, Naga and Pangal communities. Speaking to the media persons today at Kakulong, the organization's convener SM Jalal condemned the recent series of attacks on civilians in Kangpokpi and None districts, as well as incidents of abduction. He demanded that the state government approach center and disclose the identities of all those involved in the attacks and bring them before the law. Jalal also appealed to all communities to remain calm and refrain from any impulsive retaliation.
Shanti ki oiba koi punama ki coexistence ki oiba masigi wakhalon che natana alternative ama fau leite ha masigi wakhalon che masi spread to se masi akoi lupsi gi ahan pandam ani subada matam gi lerakpa misunderstanding sing sida pau phauna bo wat ki natraga amaga gi marta lan khanna ba masigi wakhalon sing se masi akoina sangshal laga ko anana bo hona ba amsung madreida akoi gi helpful loigada ba dugumba thabak tharam sing akoi paikhan ana bo hona ba.
Manipur Youth League Bayol will organize the first edition of a short film competition titled Anauba Lagongi Lengaklon. Speaking in this regard at Mayol office located at Palace Compound today, Mayol President Koijam Suresh said that the group launched the initiative Anauba Lagongi Lengaklon campaign and related activities are being conducted at various places across the state. He stated that short films carrying messages on free and fair voting and good governance are eligible for the competition. He further informed that application forms are available online through the Mayol Facebook page and can also be collected from Mayol office.
Politics Anauba Langongi vote haiba campaign sida koina Mikhal Kanglon Chumthoknaba Anauba Lengaklon ama afaba Lengaklon ama miyamgi lebak ama Lengaklon ama laknabgi tamukta transparency leiba senja thumja yaudaba saksa haijanaba pangthokdaba Mikhal mirep singna voter singbu leiba ya yonba ya bagi khogi lalon pot kumna khogi sinariba si thingnabgi pandamda Manipur Youth League Mayolna khogi akaduriba khogi elections gi mangoinana khogi short film competition asi senjaram
Hariba competition asida ahanba prize ta 50,000, second prize ta 40,000, third prize ta 30,000, for amadi 5 ta 10,000 uizagani. Hariba competition asigi form online gi through the ekhoi Manipur Youth League Facebook page ta phangbigani amadi offline uge oina Mayol gi office asida phangani.
Former President of Samata Party Manipur Unit Moirangthem Ibomcha has announced that he will contest from Sekmai Assembly constituency in the 2027 Manipur general elections. Addressing media persons today at his residence in Sekmai Bazaar, Ibomcha stated that crisis is a result of the use of money and muscle power during elections. along with failure to elect capable and honest candidates. He appealed to youths to actively contribute towards ensuring free and fair elections in the state.
Aina election the changma matam de ai qualification suramdra aina tampo subject MA the social work ne dubo social work ki banan du sita lalam le qualification sudabar chi paisa le aduna maram moduna ai yam thina maiti ba phangre adubo ai maiti na lugdri ahom mama lakhi gani haiba asam ga loina na dum mayam social work to mon lakni adubo hojik lai bi change drain sida di akoi punamona bhap tar brain khal ai bi paisa sina maru oirga vote kar ga soirpa mayam da hojik thoiba present crisis sina demonstrate paisa gi chana bi si khara di koklabra haiba khan ba siga loinana lagliba tarawundo isuba assembly election asida 2027 da pangthokani na panari basida ai su candidate si oirgani haina ai mayam da phongdok chabani mayam support tobiyo.
V.D. Sathisen will be sworn in as the Chief Minister of Kerala on Monday as the new United Democratic Front ministry takes oath. Sources said the entire Council of Ministers is expected to be sworn in along with the Chief Minister. Discussions among UDF constituent parties regarding ministerial berths and portfolio allocation are still underway in Thiruvananthapuram at the time of filing this report. The decision on the Chief Minister was finalized after nearly 10 days of discussion held in Thiruvananthapuram and New Delhi following the assembly election results declared on May 4th. Congress and other UDF allies are reportedly trying to complete discussions on the new ministry by tomorrow. Now, the weather report. India Meteorological Department Imphal Center has predicted rainfall across Manipur over the next 2 days. A yellow warning has been issued today for 1 or 2 places in Tamenglong, Jiribam and None districts, with rain accompanied by winds ranging from 30 to 40 km per hour likely to occur. According to the weather report, showers are expected at many places in Tamenglong, Senapati, Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Jiribam and None districts today. Rain is also likely at some places in Ukhrul, Kamjong, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Kaching, Tengnopal, Chandel, Churachandpur and Ferozol districts. The report further stated that rainfall is likely to continue at many places across the state on May 16 and 17 as well. According to the report of ICAR Agro-Meteorological Unit, Manipur recorded 11.4 mm of rainfall during the past 24 hours. And in sports, in the ongoing 4th Imphal East District Level Fencing Championship organized by Imphal East District Fencing Association at Kumanlampak Sports Complex Fencing Hall, DS Kisorjit of KHSC clinched gold medal in the Junior Boys Saber event today. In the same event, Sion N of Poloi won silver medal, while Saulin N of Seo and Kaubru Nepram of Missy Cole bagged bronze medals each. In the mini girls foil event, Eureka P and Delincia of KHSC secured gold and silver medals respectively. Tyra N of YDO and Thoibisana K of Poloi won bronze medals. In the senior women EP event, S. Chinkai Ganbi and H. Lintoy of KFA claimed gold and silver medals respectively, while K. Janita and N. Jezi of SEO secured bronze medals each. Meanwhile, in the senior men's saber event, Mexi Thokchom of KHSC won gold medal, while Sion Ningombam of Poloi settled for silver. Kobru Nepram of Misikol and Saulin Nepram of Seo clinched bronze medals each. The remaining bouts of the championship will be held tomorrow. Before we end, the headlines once again. 12 out of 18 Naga civilians abducted by armed Kuki groups following the recent Kangpokpi ambush released in the wee hours today. 6 men remain in captivity, 16 Kuki hostages also released so far. One person killed in suspected accidental ID blast led last night at Singjamai Chongtham Lekai under Singjamai Police Station in Imphal West District. National Testing Agency announces re-examination for NET UG 2026 on June 21 following cancellation of the May 3 exam over alleged paper leak allegations. Petrol price hiked by 3 rupees 13 paise per litre and diesel by 2 rupees 92 paise per litre amid rise in global energy prices. And Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA marks 10 years of promoting organic farming in Manipur under Mission Organic Value Chain Development of Northeastern Region. With that, we have come to the end of this bulletin. Stay tuned for the next Manipuri Primetime Bulletin. Have a great evening.